Now then, welcome back to another episode on the Hypermine Vanilla 1.9.4 server. Welcome back. Hi, how you doing? Are you doing good today? I'm doing great. I don't know why I'm starting my intro by asking you questions that you can't possibly answer, but it seems like it's the thing that some people do, and I've just been watching some videos of some people who do that. And I thought I would do it for some reason. It just sort of came out my mouth all blurty like, hi, how you doing? You had a good day? Pause, wait for you to answer. Excellent, I've had an excellent day too. Awesome. Right, should we get on with today's episode? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, pause, wait, and go. Hi. I don't know. It's strange. Different intros for different people and different ways of doing things in videos always strikes me as a little bit odd. There's no particular format, and there's no right or wrong way, but there are plenty of ways to do it. And I kind of just get stuck into mine. Okay, today, I've put up some banners. I've put up some of my banners. I'm talking about banners today. Yes, the answer was probably already there in the title of the video, because this today is a little bit about banners. I had a couple of banners sent to me via Twitter. After last episode when I asked for them, I had 2 people respond. So, just thank you. Thank you very much for responding to my request. The 2 people who managed to do it. Thank you. The rest of you, sort yourselves out. Come on, get on with it. Come on. Come up with some ideas. Hopefully today you will see a couple of ideas that you like the look of, and will have a chance to do something for me as well. Alright, the first banner I put up here. So this is the first rug-like banner, and this came from the Jumping Fox, and I'm going to throw up an image upstream. I'm going to, that image right in front of you right now. I'm going to throw an image onto the screen so that you can see how exactly the Jumping Fox made this for me and sent it to me via a tweet in this picture format. So that was very good. I like that. And it's one of those kind of the designs that looks like you could do different colours and make different versions of the same rug. So I like that. That general design, and I'll just change a few colours, looks pretty awesome. And then we've got another one around here, which was sent in by True Purple. Thrown up on screen now so you can see how simple it is, but effective. It's very, very simple, but very, very effective. I like it. It even shows you the little thing on the bottom there, showing you how many items you need of each type to make it. And once again, it's one of those kind of patterns where the technique is there, but the pattern itself could be different colours, which is pretty awesome. I like that. It's pretty epic. So I was messing around, and I thought I'd give myself a chance at doing something as well. I removed a couple of chests earlier today to try and weed this down a little bit. I wanted to plant a plant. I wanted to plant flowers in the back here so that I could grow some plants underneath here. So that's the first thing I want to do. I want to get some, like, dye resources sorted out over here. The black one, probably not black again. What should we put over there? We need a bluey colour. A bluey colour. How about a light blue? A light blue. That'll do nicely. Over here. And this can have, like that. And I need a bit of dirt. A bit of dirt and a bit of stuff. I want to do some more with banners today. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones, and there's a constant reference in a Game of Thrones, and possibly throughout history, of calling in the Bannermen. Game of Thrones. I'm going this way. Where am I going? I'm going this way. No, I'm going this way. Hang on, I'm lost. I lost myself. Here we go. This way. Bannermen is a term for people who are loyal to you, who you could call upon in your hour of need. So let's pop that in there. Flower-wise, I think I've got some just stored outside. Here we go, yeah. A peony. So, yeah, Bannermen is a thing. Bannermen is a thing. An interesting concept. Could have a lilac as well. Interesting concept is Bannermen, where you could call the heraldry or people who have sworn their banners to your service. And a king or liege lord would have Bannermen swear fealty to them and have them come to their aid in time of need, bringing all their warriors with them. So, I was thinking we need a hall of Bannermen. Not because I have any Bannermen, necessarily, but I need a place to store heraldry of potentially the prince of this place's Bannermen. I'm kind of the king, caliph, prince of whatever, or whatever you want to call me. I don't know. I don't really have a title for who I am in this place. I'm chief slaver of the villagers. I look after them and sort them all out and all that kind of stuff. But what I actually am, I don't know. But I did fancy building a little hall of banners. Now, the Hall of Banners is not only so that you guys can interact with me via Twitter, sending me some information, but also so that I can have banners of my friends on the server all around the place as well. Now, does this work properly? Yeah, it seems to. Bit of bone meal on there. I've got a nice little bone meal farm, so I can bone meal up a load of this stuff, get a load of this, and then transform it into the dyes. That's a good start for dye farm, isn't it? That's a good start for dye farm. And that is magenta dye. There we go. Lots of magenta dye. I love it. And peony. I only got 3 because I ran out of bone meal in my inventory, but still. That gives me a nice little pink. That's cool. All right. So I suggest in that case that I put pink as the colour of the carpet in front of the peony instead of this blue. So I'll do that. And what did I get off that? Magenta. So let's get a piece of magenta carpet as well. And do the same over there. Just to make it so it's easy reference for me, because I can be stupid sometimes. Yeah, that'll do. And it's a brighter colour than we've got all there already, so that's good. Alright, throw those away in there. And those back in there. That back in there. And those back in there. Alright, so thank you very much for sending in those banners that act as carpet for my hall, my marketplace, my dyes and all that kind of stuff down here. I think they're pretty cool. I think it's a great idea, and I think that it works really well. It's better than those boring banners. So thank you for suggesting it, and thank you for sending in some ideas. I don't know whether I want to try messing around with some different ones right now. Shall we? Yeah, let's see if we can mix it up with a few different colours. Just so I can spread a few more around. And show the process of what we're doing as well. Because I've got all the walls and pretty much all the dyes. I can do all of this kind of stuff. It's possibly only brick that I'm short on. Yes, I'm short on brick. So I can't do that brick one in particular. But I can possibly do the other one that Jumping Fox gave us. Because that didn't require any special materials. It didn't require a brick, for instance. I got any more? I've got some more yellow flowers and that up here. No, I don't really need them. Let's just go back down to this place. This place over here. Oh man, I haven't been on for a little while, so forgetting my way around the different buildings is quite mad. I shouldn't be forgetting so easily. Got my cocoa bean farm just there. Pink. And that cocoa beans, what we were using in Jumping Fox's design. So let's go with a brown. So we'll stick with the cocoa beans. I'll have some of those. And instead of the orange and red, let's try the magenta. And as a wraparound, green. Yeah, we got some green. We can use some green. That would work. And as a background, we're going with red still. Yeah, let's do red still. Because that looked kind of funky. And see how it looks. So make a background banner of red. And then surrounding it in cocoa beans makes the diamond in the center. Then using... was it that? No, it's this way around. Using these gives us the little chief indented on the top. I think that's what it is. And then doing the bottom is doing the opposite base indented. There we go, yeah. And then just wrap it in this And that gives us a green and brown version of the banner, which again looks okay. Looks good. It looks like it's something people would potentially buy. Yeah? So let's try that again, but this time we'll try it with some brighter colours. So instead of the browns, we'll use the magenta. So we'll do a magenta in the centre, magenta on the top there, and magenta down below here, and then surround it in brown instead. You see, a little bit of a something different going on. And how's that one look? Kind of brighter. I think the brown around the outside probably needs a change. You can't dunk these things, can you? No, I don't think you can dunk them to wash out a colour, can you? Wash a colour layer off. So I'm kind of stuck with that. It would be nicer if you could see a more detailed look of it when you're crafting it. But I guess that's what that website's for, that cool website that they use to get the images for me, which is good. So, and yeah, I'll just throw these around somewhere. Let's see. Now, what I was doing before was finding an area that already had one of those banners of that particular colour and doing something to make a copy of the thing and move it. So, making the most of it. Oh yeah, another thing. Let me just show you over here as well. Also, I've hung a copy of this banner from True Purple here on number 3, the marketplace. Number 3, the marketplace is kind of a place where I want to put all of the different designs that I get given. Yeah, here we go. And on the back side of number 3 marketplace, or on this side of number 3 marketplace, there's the one that the Jumping Fox gave us. So the ones that I make as like copies of those, I'll put around the place. Let's put a 1 or 2 across here. Yeah, let's do one over here. Let's do one there, like a little green rug just down the side there. And we want the other one a bit further away. So let's have one just there, like that. There we go. That looks okay. Just kind of hide them around and about the place. But they had those pinpoints of colour around and about as we go. That's nice. I like. So next up, I want to figure out where I want to put this Hall of Bannermen. Now that sort of ties in with a couple of things that I've been planning on doing. A couple of things that I wanted to deal with in fairly soon episodes. Like future episodes as soon as possible. There was a wall section that I've been talking about. I wanted to turn this into an actual wall. So walling down the side of this area and out and along and up to that ridge over there. So that ridge over there was going to have like a castle on it, a fortification of some kind. And that fortification, I guess that fortification could be useful as the house for the banners. I could build something here as the Hall of Banners. And that might be what I want to try and get done today. So, yeah, I need to do a little bit of clearing down, a little bit of clearing out, and kind of get an idea for the base size of a wall around the side here. I think I want the wall at least 3 wide. So I'm going to bring a 3 wide section around here. Make it high enough so that it acts like a wall even though it's not finished, and then bring it into a building here. Because where the wall joins will give me a good idea of size and shape for the Bannerman's Hall over here. Okay, well I've not gone overboard with the size of the wall. The wall is 4 high. I'm going to have an entrance here. That's why I've left this. I'll probably have a gate just there, but I'm leaving it locked up for now. Let me put that one there actually, because it saves space in my inventory. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have a gate here to come into the side, and maybe arch it over to join and mess around with this tower. This guard tower and this side of the building here need to kind of join together and become as one. I would also like to have the upper floor there so that I can walk out into this area and along the battlements. But for right now, I'm just doing a very, very straightforward, simple 4 high wall. Now it's 4 high from here. The level of my city, or the level of my town, is this block here. And 4 high is just the first story buildings. So I'm doing it as high as a first story building at the moment. I'm planning on putting some decorative stuff on the outside edge and some decorative stuff on the tops, but for right now, it's a functioning 4-high wall of pure sandstone. Apart from this little bit where I started designing, I started messing, and then I thought, hang on a minute, no, this episode is more about the Bannermen. Bannermen and banners and production of banners and how you can send me your banner designs via Twitter to be added into my city over here. Not about the wall. The wall is a future episode. I'm kind of just putting in the basic layout just to make sure that it's there in theory before I move on to fancying it up and changing it around and showing you that in a different episode. So at the minute, we've got a very simple walkway. Restart in 5 minutes. Awesome server, thank you. Yeah, little run through here like this, and then it will the actual wall itself will end on a platform, on a large platform, which is where I want to build this Bannermen's Hall, the Bannermen's Hall, and I don't really want to go much further than this bit. So I've been keeping it so that we've got at least a 2-high around here for now, so that I can change a lot of this stuff around. I've also kept it straight rather than curving it around this bit, because I want to knock this bit down and put some more sugarcane and maybe some more like lean-tos and maybe a boat building stuff, just to make it a little bit more interesting when you're coming around here via boat. It gets a bit thinner here as well. So I was thinking of hollowing it out a little bit more, maybe widening the river just here. But as you're coming around the river, I'd like you to look up at the great big structure on top of the flat there. So this structure is going to start at the 1-story high mark, and then it's going to be on top there. So already it's taller than the 1-story buildings. It's already going to be towering over all the 1-story stuff, and it's going to be built on here. Now I'm just not sure at the minute on sizes and materials I want to build it out of. So I'm kind of figuring on, I don't know, the Parthenon. The Parthenon in ancient days was an epic build. Now it's kind of fallen by the wayside because of, well, many thousands of years of just sitting there. But it kind of has a ring around the edge where it's a flat surface where you can walk down. Sometimes has steps going down the sides. But it is basically a large area you can just fall off. So I'm thinking of doing that for a start, right? Having that at least, I don't know, 2 wide, 1 wide, maybe 2 wide, maybe less. Let me just think about this. 1 wide and stairs around it, so like there with stairs. I don't have any stairs on me. There with stairs going around the bases of the pillars may look okay. Yeah, stairs. So that's the corner. That's 1 corner. And then from the corners, I'm going to have pillars up. Let's go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's going to look epic enough. This can be the base of it. Now, do I want the pillars separated by 2 blocks or just 1 block? I think I will try 1 block separation and see how that looks. And then see how big we need to move it. And I need an uneven number on the side here. So this is going to be all the way down the side of it. And we're also going to have it running along here. But how big do I want this? I think like this already feels about the right size. So there'll be 1, 2, 3. 3 pillars this side, and I think probably 8 pillars would be better. Make it a bit bigger. Yeah, 8 pillars. Okay, so we're going to go out this way. We're going to go 4, and then this is like the center point, just there. So then we got to get another 4 out here, and oh man, that's going to be actually quite massive, isn't it? But it's not going to reach there. So that's okay. That's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and that was the corner, the same as that corner. 4, 5. Yes, and do this some more. And then check out to see if this is going to look right. What I want to do is not the whole thing. We've got restart in 1 minute. I don't want to do the whole thing on camera on episode today. But I at least want to get the side done that we'll see from the river. so you get an idea of what it's going to be like. And then we can work on the banner room and everything else in another episode. The same as working on the wall proper on another episode. So next up, we've only got a minute to go before... We've got a minute, haven't we? We've got a minute before the server restarts, so I'll be quick. Next up, I need to have like a layer of something over the top of it, and then an angled rooftop running all the way along it. It's quite a big build, isn't it? But how long do we want it? If we're going this way, and it's going to be here, we're going to need to come out of fairways to make it scale right, because it's going to need to have a large area. So if we've got... Well, I'll be back. Okay, well, I'm just kind of judging what size I should make this, what kind of range it should have, and that seems to be a kind of a decent shape at the minute. Let's go and take a look at what we've got so far. I'm not going to be able to finish it this episode. It's going to take a lot of gathering stuff and things to do, but it seems to be around the right sort of height. That's like second story, really, so it should be bigger than most of the things in here. But a second story to start off with, and then maybe up to a third story after that. I need to have some sort of stairs going up here and make the wall a little bit more interesting and all that kind of stuff. But today was mostly about the banners and the Bannermen and figuring out how that's all going to work. Figuring out how people are going to be able to send me their banner designs. So now I'm looking for banner designs to go around the village, around the city, rug designs and tapestries and all those kind of designs like you've seen this episode to decorate the areas. And I think I'll probably make this a big place for lots and lots and lots of banners to go up in the walls. Now the chances are that this is going to be a wall here, so let's just give you an idea of scale. So we're going to have a big wall going around here, like so. Yeah, and then the banners can all go up on the walls. If it's only 4 high, that's okay. And then with a triangular rooftop, a peaked rooftop on the top, that should look good. I'll throw you up a little image of the Parthenon from ancient Greece. The ancient Greeks and the Aztecs, Americans, and Egypt and Arabia and all that kind of ancient architecture is all in keeping with what I want to build out here in the desert. But I want to make my own kind of spin on the place as well. So this is a good start for the Parthenon type build, but I want to bring it up to date with my colour scheme, my block types, my Minecraft building style. So yeah, the basic structure, the basic ideal of it is there, and we're working on that. But we will do some more work to it in a future episode from the Hypermine Vanilla 1.9 server. So that is all for today. Thank you very much. I've got to go and do some things now. Got to go and pick up my son from nursery and make sure that everyone's fed and watered and done all their homework and stuff like that when they get home. But that is looking okay to me, scale-wise, in the city. We've got a big bit of space here for me to do some kind of stepped entrance from this side, I think, yeah. We've got a good way there. We've got plenty of space between here and there as well. So it's the space between areas I'm looking at, as well as how it looks when you come around the corner of a place. Yep. And because the entrance here, the entrance this side, will be kind of along this route here, we can have another kind of main roady type place. I don't necessarily need this building right here, number 6, the marketplace. That might be in the way of the road to the Parthenon, but still looking okay. We need to just have, well, yeah, we've got plenty to tinker around with in future episodes. I will mess around with it a little bit more off camera, and I will let you catch up with me in the next episode of Hypermine Vanilla 1.94. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.